Hi Libra, this plant oracle explores the transience of life. I've already gone ahead and thrown the plants and the runes, and this reading is indicative of karma or a karmic relationship. So let's learn a little bit more about the feminine heart right now. Whether there's some type of grief or something has been cut, there's a need to be present. And I have really two indicators of that, at least in this reading, of just pausing, stopping, and observing the beauty and presence around you. So taking a time to renew. This is for the feminine heart. Restoration, revival, rebirth. I'm seeing Four of Swords energy, so rest may be significant. And this may be important after a stalemate. So whether there's literally an internal battle, and when I speak of masculine and feminine, I speak of energies within and without. It could be a feminine energy in your life, or each of us have masculine and feminine energies, yin and yang. But particularly for the feminine, whether and also a bridge between the worlds is significant. So the underworld and the upper world. There's some type of stalemate. Could be related to a battle of light and dark. Someone is keeping an eye on someone, a close eye. So whether it's spying or just a close eye on someone, there's a need for rest due to that energy, or putting that to rest. A Taurus may be significant. Tell me a little bit more about the masculine. So whether the masculine has truth on the mind, and it could be related to a beginning of a commitment or prosperity, and this may have to do with the direction related to the masculine maybe being taught about a lineage and direction. It could be paternal lineage, the fragility. So again, we're back to this. The life is fragile. There's fragility to life, almost like something paper thin, delicate, vulnerable. Something is destined in the 3D. All right, so let's dive a little more deeply. So whether someone in this reading is having, whether something, because I talked about paternal line, ancestral significant, and it could be mental health related, possibly. Tell me more. Whether it has to do with anger or fire, creativity. I need more information on this. Nostalgia, so childhood. So spirit points to whether it's a creative feminine or a fiery feminine in childhood. For women may be significant, or for feminine energies. There may be something known at the gut level. You know, as I'm doing this reading, like my forearms are really hurting. It almost like feels like almost like you feel like achy before you get like the flu or something. I don't know if joint pain is significant, or almost like the fibromyalgia type of these points. So everything sort of hurts, and I don't know why. So let's continue on. Let's talk about this karma. I have a Queen of Swords presenting. The Queen of Swords has been all over my readings today. So whether it's a divorced or widowed woman or this energy of, cutting to the chase, some type of expansion. A desert may be significant. There's some movement forward, a forward movement for whether it's a Queen of Swords or something was once caged. There's an expansion now. So I am hearing Freebird again. Freebird was the song of the day. Yeah, after betrayal, and I have a few indicators of this. So there may be 3 betrayers. This looks like there's almost 4. 1. He's getting ready to throw. This person's getting ready to throw the 4. 3. And I have that for whether it's related to a father and a feminine. There's some type of betrayal going on here. Tell me a little bit more about the feminine. So there's just been some type of battle, stalemate. Someone, whether it's curious or watching, sort of rebirth, renewal, putting something to rest. Again, this is the most intuitive, they say. I mean, I don't know who they are. Intuitive feminine in the deck. Protected. There's a guardian, a protector. Yeah. Protecting from being left out in the cold, poverty. Someone's keeping a close eye on this renewal for this feminine energy. It's a tricky one. It might take me a while to put this all together. I may have to do part 2. Okay. So tell me about this, whether it's the transience of life, like this idea of being present, of just a washing away. There's a feminine who gently bridges 2 worlds. So there may be a speaking about a bridging of 2 worlds. I really feel sick to my stomach. This is almost like something, whether it's being cleared, maybe there's an ancestral line of betrayal. There's an ancestral line of betrayal of the feminine. Whether it's like creativity within, but it's being cleared as I speak about it. But it's something at the so tricky. Tell me more about this. Tell me about this. Yeah. Something's been hidden, whether it's hidden in a line, a family line. When I get that card out, I always think of a detached retina. I can't help it. I just can't help it. So, contraindication may be significant. As I say that, I have like heart palpitations. This almost looks like Superman. 6 of Swords. There's a moving on to calmer waters. And I'm seeing rose sticks again. So there's healing. There's healing with speaking about some things. Whether it's just reviewing, if this makes sense to you. If it does, let me know. But yeah, a lot. My stomach, it just doesn't feel well. 3 of Wands again. Betrayal. Hidden. I feel like there's something incoming. It's like getting in a boat or an airplane, moving on. I see trolls and a hillside. There's a rebirth with moving on from betrayal. So whoever these 3 are, betrayers. There's the party of 3 in this reading. Whether there's some type of peace being offered later. When this essence of the reading is understood, that life is delicate, fragile, fleeting. Right. So there's some type of completion. Maybe there's an end or success to what maybe has prevented flight, maybe even prevented this moving on. Maybe King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may be significant. To me, it looks like they're holding a sea fan. What am I hearing? Egret? I don't know, to look that up. Egret. There's regret or egret. This is something completing. Could just be something with the legs that is significant. There's trouble speaking here. Whether it's rapid onset or learning about something in a perhaps paternal line. And again, this energy of balancing light and dark. Tell me more. Tell me about this masculine. So the beginning, it's almost like something being handed from spirit, from the universe, of prosperity. There's fragility here. Something's very delicate and it needs to be handled with care. Something needs to be protected. Like someone's surrounded by fire. This, for me, feels more like nerve firing right now. There may be a title given to something. Direction. So there's some type of change. 1515, maybe significant change in destiny. People watch, whether it's watchers again, or there's some type of forward movement. There's a victory here. Something to do with family line. Paternal is significant. Having dominion. So whether this is education, knowledge, related to prosperity. Let's see what crowns this reading. I'm going to have to let this one sit. What crowns this reading? Show me. Just upset stomach. Like a herringbone may be significant. Herringbone. Is it too late to apologize? So someone may be really late in apologizing. So one Republic. There's a lot of betrayal, a lot of Three of Swords here. Just there's backstabbing. I don't really quite understand it all, but maybe it'll reveal. I don't know if these want to come out. Let's do these. Hold on. Balance. There's something. It feels like something's hidden behind the veil. Someone's not upfront about something. Yeah. Rabbit. I'm seeing Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus may be significant. Whether February birthday is significant. There is luck here, some type of lucky charm. I don't know if literally it's serial lucky charms. Tell me what's sort of going on, like air sign. 3. There's a strong foundation here. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may be significant. Oh, this is Libra reading. There's abundance here. If it's a family line. It just has a very physical, it feels like a very physical reading. All right. One second. What is Spirit? I just don't understand. Like, what is Spirit trying to say here related to this? Whether it's 3 women or... Wait a second. New York City may be significant. There's a lot of passion. There's like, whether there's something. Somewhat like someone has poisonous words, like their words are poison. It could be cutting truth about that. Tell me about what is Spirit? What is Spirit? Show me more clearly what Spirit is trying to say here. Show me. There's some type of defeat. They're highlighting some type of defeat, but with a defeat comes a new beginning. There's a Tower moment. Father, Emperor, could be Aries energy. And then we have this rapid incoming movement. Just watching rage. There could be some type of rage. That's like balancing, finding balance. Balance may be significant. There's 9 cups here. And 3 swords. Taurus energy, 3 swords. Queen of Pentacles, 3 swords. His overall healing from betrayal. There's hope here. So having hope that there's some type of opportunity, like a golden opportunity being presented. All right. I'm not even sure I can do romance angels. It doesn't feel very romantic. I'm very sorry. Let's see. Let's do one of these. How about tell me about the feminine? I may not be able to show these, but at least I'll try to weave a little more together. Tell me about the feminine. Tell me about the masculine. Yeah, some rapid incoming message. There's some type of love. Love is significant here. Tell me about the masculine. Yeah, really focused on legacy, balancing finances. Let me get this little booklet out. This is never quite what it seems with this deck. So, with this Eight of Wands for the feminine. There's soulmates here. So whether there's some type of contract related to you, Libra, it does appear that a Queen of Wands, a creative, intuitive feminine, is a soulmate. So perhaps you've done this before. We'll do romance angels as well. Now that I'm feeling a little more, it's a possibility. Yeah, there's this in need. There's been some type of stalemate, some type of battle back and forth. There's an opportunity to renew this fire. But there's a need to savor. There's a need to be present, mindful, observe the transience of life, taking pleasure in life. We have this pomegranate, taking pleasure, springtime significant, like even just like a getaway to just give you some breathing room. Okay, so that is significant. Tell me about the masculine here. Show these. Okay. Oh my goodness. Something being reflected to you in a mirror. This does have that ring of fire feeling. It always goes back to Johnny Cash. It's fragile, being engulfed in a ring of fire, but something being mirrored to you. The need to love yourself in order to be loved. And that may come back. Okay, that may come back. That comes back to masculine line of the father. So if your father didn't love themselves, if they didn't love themselves, it's almost like finding 4 things that bring you pleasure in your life, like the presence, understanding the transience of life. Even though 10 of Pentacles energy is family, legacy, yes, plan, but there is just ephemeral. There is fleeting. Life is fleeting, and sometimes it takes like defeat, tower moments. It doesn't have to take all that to just stop and be present and know that none of us are guaranteed another day. It was 2552. All right, so let's talk a little bit about romance. So there's this need for more passion, 4 passions, finding it, making it part. I mean, it doesn't have to be every day, but just like integral in your day. Your love life is ascending, but I'm taking this as your love of life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, some type of engagement, engaging in more passions. I'm going to take it this way, but an engagement may be significant with a soulmate, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant. Okay, tell me more. Show me, show me. Oh my gosh, so many. It's true love, whether it's inside, internal or external, and angels help with this. This is the romance of a lifetime. Soulmate energy. This may have felt unrequited in the past. There's love here. And maybe the masculine feels this way. Hold on, is there a mirror here? It's like giving love that's not being returned. So maybe a reflection of that a little bit. Be giving it to yourself. Okay, what would the feminine say to the masculine if they could or would? This is a very long reading. You and I were too young. So again, the soulmate energy. You and I were too young. I wonder if you're happy without me, or you'd be happier without me. That's Patrick Watson again. I'm forgetting that song. Are you happier without me? Are you happier without me? What would the masculine... Wait. I don't know what I just did, but I put them by the masculine. Okay, what opposite of whatever I said. Okay. I don't know why I put that by the masculine, but I did. So, opposite. I'm going to actually say that's the masculine to the feminine. This is feminine to masculine. Oh my goodness, I feel you even though we're apart. I know that I crossed a line with you. All right, well, if those resonate, but be a boundary. Someone continually crosses a boundary. All right. Okay, Libra, thank you for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe and like. And I thank you for supporting my channel. See you soon. Bye now.